How's it going today, folks? My name's Jason, and today I am making potato chips from scratch. So, got a little history with potato chips. I worked with Lay's potato chips to make Lay's vodka from the proprietary chipping potatoes, and that was a lot of fun. But this time around, I'm just using plain old potatoes and making them at home. One of the things that stopped me from really doing a lot of fried foods in the past is basically storing and disposing of cooking oil. So I think I finally got a way around that, or a solution for it. Probably not the best for a lot of people, and maybe not the best for the environment, but I'm using WAGYU beef tallow. Basically, because it is acts more like shortening, has more of the consistency of shortening, it's solid at room temperatures. I can use it for other pastries when I'm done frying with it. So if you want to see more of that, hit the subscribe button to see what I do with it, and we'll explore that in future videos. But for now, let's get making with these potato chips.
So I'm using Yukon Gold potatoes, but russets work well also. And I'm using a mandolin. Well, you can hand slice them if you got a good steady hand. I'm slicing them about 1.5 millimeters thick, although again, that's entirely up to you. And when I get down to the end there, use the finger guard just to be safe. Then when I've got them all cut up, I'm going to go ahead and just rinse off some of that excess starch. Just seen some other folks do this, and they say it works out pretty well. And when I tried it, yeah, it worked out great. So then I've laid them all out and then patted them dry first with the kitchen towel and then with a paper towel, just getting all that extra moisture off there so it doesn't completely splatter when I put it into the oil. So I've got my oil heating up in the background there, and then I'm going to go in one at a time, trying to avoid the temperature dropping too much, but it's going to drop some, so that's okay. It'll come back up. I'm not worried about crowning it too much. I've seen folks just absolutely just fill the containers with them. As long as the temperature doesn't drop too much, it doesn't really matter. I'm just keeping them moving with a pair of chopsticks, keeping an eye on the color, make sure they don't get too dark, but just go to whatever color that you want on the chips. I like it to be just a nice golden brown, like we got right here. And then with the spider, go ahead and fish them out, getting as much of the oil off as possible, and then into a paper towel lined bowl. And then you want to make sure that you salt it immediately after you take it out. Always season as soon as you take it out.
Alright, so finished frying our potato chips, and got a nice little bowl here, and just trying them out. Nice and crunchy. There's not really a beef flavor to them, but they are delicious. So I'd call this one a win. So I'm going to be frying a couple other things with the same batch. And then when I'm done with the frying, I'm going to bake them into whatever pastries I can manage, or maybe biscuits or something like that. If you got suggestions for basically anything that uses shortening, I'm going to use this. So put them down in the comments below, and maybe I'll try to make it.